Speed, the Chinese Donald Trump, and Tony from LC Signs all got together in Chongqing, China, the cyberpunk city. 3 of the most viral people on the internet right now. But I guess they lost my number because I was definitely supposed to be there. Hey guys, I'm beeroseinchina. I've been living in China for 6 years and I'm gonna cover everything that happened in the stream, and make sure to stick around until the end because I'm talking about things that nobody else is talking about, and also things that America doesn't want you to know. I'm letting you know. If you live in the West, you've probably never heard of the Chinese Donald Trump because he's viral in China. When Speed met him, he was shocked because he sounded just like Donald Trump. His impression was amazing. And the most incredible part about him is that he's never been to America, yet he has no accent whatsoever. The only other person I know like this is my husband. He had never been to the States before he met me, yet he sounded just like an American. I just found some beautiful lights and I thought now would be the perfect time to talk about my homie, Tony. He's huge in the West. If you haven't already heard of him, I would be surprised. He's hilarious. He uniquely blends culture with LC sign advertisements. Let me know in the comments what your favorite video of his is. He's borderline controversial, but people aren't mad at him. It's crazy. If you go check out his comment section, nobody is saying mean things. If you check out my videos, you can definitely find a handful of mean comments. What's Tony's secret? He's hilarious, he's charismatic, and he's just good at what he's doing. I can't name another person who's able to make advertisements fun to watch in the last decade. What about you? Let me know in the comments. As I said, his main platforms are Western ones and his main customers are overseas. But wait, isn't it illegal to access the internet in the West from China? No, it's not. His company has been put on the whitelist, making it very easy for him to do business overseas. If you'd like to learn more about this, check out my other Speed in China video. And before you type something mean in the comments about it being illegal for me to access YouTube in China, just stop and instead put a heart emoji there instead. I watched Speed's live stream live and I was so shocked and freaked out when I saw Tony. I expected Speed to go to Guangzhou to meet Tony, but actually Tony came all the way to Chongqing. And of course he brought gifts. He brought him some LC signs that were epic. And also he said that there was a 3-year warranty, and he acted out a little bit and he showed his amazing comedic timing. He is so funny. And they were in a cable car when they met. And speaking of the cable car, there was footage of them in that from a drone team. And at first I thought that Speed had an amazing drone team, but then I got to thinking, how can the drone team know how to fly so expertly in Chongqing? Because a lot of those areas are no-fly zones. My husband and I experienced this when we went to Chongqing. So that got me thinking it could only be a local team that they hired. The footage that they got was epic. They showed the crowds, they showed the buildings, they showed the cable car, they showed the river, they showed the bridges. It was amazing. If you guys want to fly a drone in China, it's totally possible. I recommend that you get a DJI and you can see which areas are okay to fly and which areas are no-fly zones. Let me know in the comments if you want a video about drones in China. Chongqing has views that will literally take your breath away. They will leave you marveling at the beauty and thinking, how did they even do that? At night, all of the lights come on and it looks spectacular. I visited last year and I felt like I took a time machine to the future to 2077. Speed was blown away by so many things in Chongqing. By the night view, also by a place where he thought he was on the ground floor, but when he walked to the other side, he realized he was looking 22 stories down. He was blown away by a train going through a building, also by the fact that he was on a bridge that was as tall as a building, and I think that he was just in awe that the city was built in a mountain, and you can really feel that with how many stairs are there and also escalators. Chongqing is thriving in present day, but this wasn't always the case. To have a greater appreciation for the city and the state that it's in now, we need to take it all the way back to 1938, to something that the Japanese government is still trying to hide from its citizens, and that is the Great Bombing of Chongqing. They were bombed for 6 years. There was so much destruction, so much loss of innocent lives. Not even a blade of grass could grow there. Everything was turned to ashes, but much like a phoenix, Chongqing rose from the ashes. The people of Chongqing are so resilient. Despite everything that they went through, they rebuilt their city better than ever. Let's look at America. Internally, we fight every 4 years about who is going to lead our country. The progress stops or even sometimes reverses. It really makes you think about what we could achieve with a one-party system instead of always fighting with a two-party system. In Chongqing, there are still many bomb shelters that you can find around. I even ate hot pot in one. But some of these places do not welcome Japanese people because the history was just too recent. Let's talk about something really interesting, and that is how competitive car brands are in China. I'm sure that you saw a lot of different car brands in Speedstream, and that was not an accident. Those were soft advertisements. I saw the Yangwang, which you can actually see right behind me right now. I saw the Aito, the Li Auto Mega, and the Avatar. These cars are all so futuristic. The Yangwang can be remote controlled by a phone. It can jump, it can dance, and also one of the Yangwangs can drive through water. It's crazy. Speed saw this and he kept asking, how is this possible? How can they do that? And I have the answer for you. It's fierce competition. New brands keep coming out, and in order to survive, they have to be innovative. They have to have fresh ideas. They have to have new tech. They have to feel like the future. In the US, cars feel very crusty and dusty. They feel like 50 years ago. But in China, cars can fly. In China, cars can drive through water. They can jump, they can dance just by using your phone. Cars can even fly. Do you remember when you were a kid and you talked about flying cars? I definitely did. And in China, that is happening. The future is happening in China right now. America doesn't want Chinese cars to come into the market because they would absolutely take over. Did you know in China that you can buy a brand new car off the lot for only $3,000? And that's a four-seater with the screen, with Bluetooth, and it's an EV. How crazy is that? America says they don't want Chinese cars in because they're afraid of security risks. It's not that. America wants to keep draining your money. They don't want affordable Chinese cars. And also, they don't want the competition because they don't want to be innovative, because that also costs money and that takes manpower. The wind is crazy. I'm gonna fly away. Let me know in the comments if you want more car videos. I'll definitely make them for you. I want to check out the Yangwang. I want to drive in water, and I want to check out a flying car. And now something that really makes me giggle, and that's all of the gifts that Speed has gotten from his fans. One of his fans gave him bee whole cream. That's right, you heard me correct, bee whole cream, because he knows that the spicy food is spicy going in and spicy going out. Also, a man has followed him to Chengdu, to Chongqing, and even to Hong Kong, giving him his cooked birds like geese, duck, chicken. It's crazy. This man is so dedicated. He really wants to promote his own business. He also got a model train from a metro worker on the train, and of course, Tony's LC signs. Speed saw a girl using a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and coincidentally, that is also the camera that I have been recently using, and I love it. They're not sponsoring me, but I just wanted to tell you guys because a lot of people in the comments have asked me what camera am I using. So that's the one. And I'm also using their microphone, which is super clear, and people have complimented the audio. And that's all for today, you guys. If you like this video, please like it, leave a comment, and tell me if you'd like me to talk about something in more detail, and subscribe because it helps us keep doing what we're doing. Let me know if you'd like to see me cover Speed's next live streams. All right, guys, until next time. Bye-bye.